Hey you guys, how are you? Welcome to the Park Lane Lifestyle Show. I'm so excited that you're here for your hostess. My name is Margie Clark and I am your Park Lane stylist for the evening. So my job tonight is to show you a little bit some of the fun things that we have. Plus I want to tell you about our wonderful sale, a little bit about Park Lane, and a little bit about why your hostess is doing that. So let me start with this. If you guys are new to Park Lane, do me a favor and drop a 1 in the comments, because then that's going to help me when I help you with your carts later. And also do me a favor and write #live in the comments, because we have a drawing tonight. If you're here live for the style show, after it's over, I'm going to go through and look at all the comments, and some lucky person is going to win some free sparkle. Now also, full disclosure, I'm on my phone, so I don't always see the comments as they're coming through, but I promise you, as soon as we're finished with the live, I'm gonna come back and answer any questions for you. So first of all, I wanna talk a little bit about me. I am a retired hairstylist. I'm 68 years old, you guys, and I found Park Lane about a year ago. I've had such a good time. I never anticipated on selling anything like this, but I'm having such a good time, and I'm going to show you how easy it is tonight. Second, a little bit about Park Lane. You guys, I have to be honest, I had not heard about Park Lane until I went to a party. You guys, Park Lane is 69 years old. Oh my goodness. It's a family-owned company. 3 generations of family are still participating in Park Lane, and that speaks a lot to me. As a hairstylist, I had my own salons for several years, and I really believe in family business and the values and everything that they set forth. So that's pretty exciting. Park Lane has had the same guarantee, the same pay scale, the same wonderful sale for several years. And you guys, if they're 69 years old and they're still here, they're doing something right. We are a debt-free company. We're designer-inspired jewelry. So what that means is all the fun Tiffany and all the other different types of designer jewelry that you see, we are designer-inspired, and we make it a little bit more affordable. So that's a little bit about Park Lane. Now, a little bit about your hostess. She has gathered her friends and family because she loves the jewelry and she wants to share it with you. So she's going to earn different rewards for hostessing, and we'll go into that in just a little bit. But first thing I want to do is I want to tell you about the Park Lane sale. Oh my gosh, you guys, it is so fabulous. There is not another company that does this. So our normal everyday sale is you buy 2 and you get 4 half off. Now the coolest thing about that is the 2 things that you pay full price for, those are the least expensive. That makes it so cool. And then you get to go shopping for 4 things at half off. And then when your cart gets to $90, a couple of magic things happen. First of all, free shipping at $90. And who doesn't love free shipping? I hate paying shipping, so that's really a cool thing. Plus, once you get to $90, you get to pick out a bonus item, a splurge item that, oh my gosh, I want that item. And that is anything in our catalog on our website of any price. And you guys, we have some things over $200. You can pick out a splurge item for $35. Oh my gosh. Have you seen our impression bracelets and some of our fun statement pieces? It's a perfect way to get those splurge items. So remember, so it's buy 2, get 4 half off, and you get that one really, really cool splurge item. So what I want you to do during the party is I want you to get a piece of paper. Okay, if you're like me and you're old school, a piece of paper, pen and paper. You can do it on your phone, you can do it on your laptop, whatever works for you. And you're gonna make a wish list tonight. So as I go through and I show you some of our jewelry, I'm gonna show you the names. Don't worry about the prices. If you've been kind of playing around and looking on the website, don't let those prices scare you. It is my job as your stylist to get you the very best deal, and I promise I will do that. So I want to give you a little bit of visual about the buy 2 get 4, because I'm a hairstylist, I'm a visual person. Think about your favorite department store where you live. For me, it's probably Target or Ross, something like that, Yonkers, Dillard's. You can't walk in there and say, by the way, I want to get 2 things, your least expensive things, and then I want to go shopping and find anything I want and get half off on 4 things. You can't do that. So like for me, You can't go into Target and say, hey, I'll take a pair of socks, I'll take a lip gloss, I'm gonna pay full price for those, and then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna find 4 things that I can pay half off on. You can't do that in any store, so that makes it pretty exciting. So what I wanna do is I'm gonna start with what I call some cart unlockers. Cart unlockers are those items that are typically around $35. Those are the things that you're gonna pay full price for 2 items, okay? And I'm gonna give you some ideas of what those are, and then I'll show you some of the fun jewelry too. So I wanna start with some earrings, you guys. We have some wonderful, wonderful earrings. I have some top sellers that I wanna show you. And if you are familiar with Park Lane, you know that our impression studs and necklaces and bracelets are kind of our claim to fame. So I want to show you our impression studs first. I have several of the colors here, you guys. So I want to show those, and hopefully you can see the pretty sparkle on those. So many different colors, you guys. We've got some iridescent coral and some baby pink. We have some jet black, this beautiful turquoise down here. And there's some, that one's a pink opal, and let me look at that one. Oh, that one's a beautiful blue. So you guys, our impression studs are just $30. They are the perfect, see if I can put it next to my ear. They're the perfect pop of color and the perfect size, and they are so beautiful. So a couple of pairs of those are $30. Those would be great cart unlockers. The next things I want to show you, the next earrings I want to show you are the Lana earrings. I have several of the colors here. Kind of our staples are the lavender, the black, the red, and the turquoise, and the white, okay? And then we have some other fun colors that are released. These are the Lana earrings, you guys. So, so pretty. They're hand painted. Look at that mother of pearl down there. You guys, these are also, I believe, $30 or $32. These are a great cart unlocker. And if you are a matchy match person, I'm gonna show you some necklaces and earrings that will match both. Okay, and then a couple of more ideas here for you. I have, this is one of our newer earrings, the studs. These are called the Foxy. I have them in gold. They also come in silver. They're an excellent cart unlocker. Okay, so that's a couple of fun ideas. Now, I have a few more here I want to show you that are just kind of on cards. And you guys, most of these are under $35. So we have a huge inventory of faith-based jewelry. So I have a couple that I want to show you. So these, I believe these are Truth or Faith, I can't remember. A beautiful little stud. And let's see, I have another version here. Hang tight. Here's the silver, okay? And then these pearls, these are the matinee earrings, you guys. So, so pretty. And I believe they're like $22. Who doesn't need the perfect pearls, right? And by the way, I have on the pearl necklace, so that goes perfect with that. And then this is one of our 2-in-1 chains. It's called the Cherub, and it's got that beautiful CZ cross and some little pearls in there. So all of these things would go together. Okay, now here are the Stardust. You guys, it's that quadrifoil design. They've got a little extra sparkle. I hope you can see them. I have them in white and a blush pink. And you guys, these are also under $35. So, so pretty. Just the perfect pop of color. Okay. And then a couple of our Rue earrings. You guys, I think these are the #1 seller right now. These are the Rue earrings. They come in 4 metal colors. I have, looks like I have gold and hematite. They also come in rose gold and silver. Beautiful crystals and that circular around your earrings, around your ears, sorry, and they are perfect. And you guys, they have matching necklaces too. So think about, don't just think about what maybe you want, which of course that's always cool, but think about the gifts that are coming up. We have Easter, perfect for Easter baskets. Okay, we have Mother's Day, First Communions, graduations, so many cool things. You guys, I have adult grandchildren and I always put a little something in their Easter basket. So the girls are all gonna get Rue earrings this year, so that's fun. Okay, a couple more ideas of just some earrings. If you are a card earring person, this is one of our most popular, you guys. These are called the Carmela. They are a beautiful little hoop, 3 different sizes. There's gold, silver, and hematite. and they are so fun, you guys. These are normally $44, so they'd make a great half price item. And you guys, you know, that's pretty good for 3 pairs of earrings. Okay, so now say that you are really interested in some cart unlockers, but maybe you want a few statement type earrings. These are one of my favorites, you guys. I have them in gold and silver. I have them twisted up here, hang on. These are called Whisper, you guys. I love them, and they are featherweight in your ears, and they are perfect. They're great for us short hair girls, but they're really good in long hair too. It looks like, to me, because I'm a hairdresser, it looks like somebody just took a curling iron and made a fun little curl there. All right, so I want to show you a few more earrings, and some of these would probably be better half price items, but remember, as you're listening, write down the names of the things that you love, okay? Because it's my job to get them to you at the best price. And remember, if you're here, write #live so I know that you're here. Okay, I want to show you a couple of my favorite larger hoops. These are more statement hoops. Okay, you guys, these are called Cash. They start with a K. They come in gold and silver. And you guys, these are my go-to hoops. I wear either the gold or silver probably weekly. I just love them. And they look heavy, but I promise they are not any heavier than these. I mean, they are featherweight. They are so awesome. Okay, so those are called Cash. You put those down. And then say you want a little bit bigger hoop with a little bit more statement. How about these? Oh my gosh. I think they're called Chantel, you guys. I can't remember for sure, but aren't they pretty? All right. Now, I want to show you the perfect little earring that's in between a stud and a statement. You guys, these are called Wishbone. These are the bomb. They come in gold and silver. Perfect little wishbone there. These are the put on your sweatpants, go to church, go to work, hang out. These earrings go with absolutely everything. They are my go-to staple earring, and those are called Wishbone. And then just a couple of more statement earrings just to show you we do have the fun stuff too. These are called Romantic. Oh my gosh, these are so cute. You see the crystals and the pearls up there on the top. I have a friend that got married last week and she wore these and they were perfect, okay? And then these are the new Dreamer earrings, pretty. Also very lightweight, you guys. That is one thing I love about Park Lane. Being a hairstylist, you guys, I've always loved pretty sparkly things. That was just part of my job, but I loved wearing jewelry. But sometimes if I worked 10 hours, I might have found a really beautiful earring, but by the end of the day, I was always taking them off and putting them on my station because they were too heavy. I've never had that issue with Park Lane, okay? All right, so those are some of our fun earrings. So before we move on to necklaces, I want to take a little bit of commercial break. I want to tell you why your hostess is doing this. Of course, she's doing it because she loves the jewelry, but she also earns rewards. Park Lane has the best reward kind of give back that there is. So for every order that your hostess gets, she earns $20 in Park Lane credit. That's pretty cool. But guess what? Our goal for her party is 10 orders, because guess what happens when she gets to 10? When she gets to 10 orders, Park Lane doubles that hostess credit to $40. So she gets 10 orders, she has $400 in free jewelry. Oh my goodness, how cool is that? Now, another thing that is very cool is it is the order that counts, not the amount that you order. Of course, I want to show you all about the sale and all about how you can save in your cart, but maybe it's not all in your budget. Find one thing that you really love to support your hostess, and she gets credit for that order, and that helps her get there. Okay, so let's talk about necklaces. So let's talk about a few cart unlocker necklaces first. Remember I showed you the impression studs. I think I have most of the necklaces. Here are the impression necklaces. This one up top is kind of a special edition. This is called the camo, okay? But we have, let's see, there's a beautiful purple and a black and the green and the orange. And something I learned, you guys, these were originally, and I think there's a few more colors, I don't have them all, so definitely check the website. These are right around $35. You guys, these were inspired, of course, by a designer, but as far as the colors that we picked, they represent like the major football teams. So like if you're Oklahoma, Arkansas, Nebraska, you're probably gonna find a color that supports your team. Now me, I'm not into football, I don't care, but I love them because they're pretty, okay? All right, so those are the impression necklaces. And then I wanna show you the Lana, because again, if you're a matchy match person, these are really cool. So here are a few of the Lana necklaces. You can see that beautiful turquoise, the mother of pearl, and then this one right here, it's kind of hard to tell the difference, but this one is nude, kind of a blush pink. And that red and black, those are my favorites. You guys, red is the color of the season. Put a pop of red into anything and you're gonna be styling. Okay, now I wanna show you a few delicate necklaces. I'm probably more of a delicate necklace person unless I'm going out. Then I'm gonna wear a statement necklace and be all out. But I love, even though this is a 2-in-1, I've added that pearl. So I have 3 chains here and it's still very delicate. Sorry, my kind of messed up there. It's still very delicate, but it gives me a fun look. So I want to show you a few of the delicates, okay? And these are like probably our most popular. So I'm going to start up top here, okay? This little blue, this one is called the Windsor. We also have the Windsor in a clear stone on a gold chain, okay? And this next one, sorry, I've kind of got mixed up here. This is a halo, beautiful little crystal. There's that rue and the hematite. Oh my gosh, I love the hematite. It's one of my favorites. And then these two are the Juliet necklaces, you guys, in gold or silver. And as you can see, the hearts move. And you guys, these are like $30, okay? This is the Happy, super cute. Also has earrings that match. And this sweet little pearl necklace here is called the Brinley. So those are all beautiful, delicate necklaces. Now I want to tell you a story about one of my customers. It has to do with this Juliet necklace. You guys, last year she had 6 female high school graduations to go to, and she was having a party and she said, you know, I feel like when there's that many, I can't afford to put a $50 bill in a card. That's just too much. But I feel a little chintzy if I put a $20 bill in a card. So what she did is she bought 6 of these Juliet necklaces. So she used our sale. She bought 2 at full price, and then she got 4 at half off. So she got all of these beautiful necklaces, and our jewelry, guys, comes in a beautiful little aqua box. They are so pretty. And what she did was she packaged them up. She put a cute little graduation bow on there, and she said, I felt like I was actually giving them a gift instead of just slapping money in a card. So I thought that was a good way, and she used that buy 2 get 4 sale. So that was awesome. All right, now I want to show you a few more looks. Park Lane, we have a ton of 2-in-1 and 3-in-1 necklaces. For me, I love that. I am kind of a bargain babe from way back, and I love when you get more than one thing for one price, okay? So one example is the cherub that I have on here. It's got the beautiful cross and the 2 pieces. Okay, here is another one of the new ones. Hang on, let me see if I can grab it. Okay, this one, you guys, is the Everest, okay? Love it. Look at those beautiful chains. So we've got the agate and jade, and we've got the stone, the dropped stone, and then the stamped coin. You guys, these stamped pieces are really, really popular right now. I have worn this all together. I've worn it separate. I wear this a lot by itself. You have so many different possibilities. So this one is called the Everest, and this is a pretty expensive item, you guys, so it would be the perfect bonus item at $35 when you build your card. So this is the Everest, okay? And I have a couple more here I want to show you. I have a couple of different combinations because I want to show you some of the different things we have, but how you can wear them together. Okay, remember that I showed you the Foxy earrings. Okay, this is the Foxy necklace. This sweet little heart is called the apricot heart. How cute is it? And then this right here is the ivory. It's got the 3 charms on it. This is one of my favorites. These are all single necklaces. This piece right here is the second piece of a 3-piece set called the Alexa. And the Alexa has a sweet little tiny heart. It has this Bellagio style chain, and then it has a longer piece that has a padlock on it. Oh my gosh, I think my favorite part of that is the padlock. But what I did was I separated it out and I layered it up so you could see a couple of different looks. So the foxy, the apricot, the ivory. Oh my gosh, this ivory is a must-have, you guys. And this is part of the Alexa. It is a 3-in-1, okay? Now, let me show you a couple of more ideas. Again, I paired these up together just to show you a couple of looks. Okay, we have this one up here. It's a 2-in-1. It's called the Viper. There is a silver chain and a gold chain. May not have it sitting on there quite right. They're kind of what I call the 80s style snake chains. I don't know if you guys remember those, but super, super popular. So those are Viper, good with mixed metals. Okay, and you guys, this one right here is the hazy. I have on the hazy earrings, you guys. See if you can see those. Sorry, they're hoops. They come in gold and silver. And they also have a necklace, which is a great layering piece. And they also have a bracelet that I'll show you. Oh my gosh, you guys, espresso, that's what this one is. I couldn't remember. This is a great statement piece. It's great alone, but it's also great layered up with other things. But you can see how just by mixing and matching, you can get a lot of different looks. So we definitely have a lot of statement pieces. I actually wore this with this the other day and it looked very, very nice. So many different fun pieces. All right, now let's see. Before we go on to bracelets, let's have another little commercial break. So you know that your hostess, her goal is 10 orders, right? Because then she gets all the things, which are great. Imagine doing that and getting $400 in free jewelry. You can do it too, you guys. We would love to help your hostess book a couple of people for your own party, just like this one. And all you have to do is invite friends. I do all the work. I give away three or four free things during a party. One of the best things about Park Lane is we earn so much jewelry for free that I get to share it with you. So then I give away things. So that is one of the things that we can do. We can pick out a date. They usually take about a half an hour for the lifestyle show. And then you've seen the Facebook post during the week and we make it fun. So that's my little commercial. I would love to have you as a hostess. And you know what? I want to show you one thing. If you decide to book a party, I have these beautiful little travel jewelry box that I'm personally giving away when you host a party. Oh my gosh. And they have a little pair of earrings in here. These are another statement pair of earrings, you guys. These are called the Devon. How cute are they? You definitely wouldn't wear them to the grocery store, but they'd be super fun going out, okay? All right, so now let's talk about bracelets. Arm parties. You guys, have you ever heard of arm parties before? I really hadn't. I've always worn bracelets, but I never thought about it as an arm party. So I want to share my arm party with you today. So one thing about Park Lane, you guys, we complement other jewelry. So if you have pieces that you love, don't be afraid to mix and match. An example for me, I have a permanent jewelry bracelet that I wear all the time. It's from my friend. And then I have it paired, you guys, with the sandalwood. All of these, I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces, okay, that come with the sandalwood. You can mix and match them together. They're stretchy bracelets. I love stretchy bracelets. They're kind of my go-to. As a hairstylist, you guys, I have tiny, tiny wrist, but I have kind of what I call big, ugly hands. So I like to have a stretchy bracelet that will go over. So this is a sandalwood. I wear it a ton. You can mix and match. Let me see. I'm going to show you a couple of different examples. Now, this is one of my fun stacks. And you guys, we have a men's section, but I do think it's a little bit limited. But I can tell you, I have 2 adult grandsons in their 20s, and they love the Slater, which is this one right here. It has the pull tie. This comes in a brown and a beautiful kind of a green, I think. This one is called the Mars. It's just silver. Now it does have a little crystal right there. Some guys would be okay with that, some not. I wear it a ton, okay? This is the Fig. Oh my gosh, one of my favorites. It's got that beautiful moon in there, and the agate, okay? And then the Yellowstone is a nice wooden beaded bracelet, and I have an embraceable on here. This embraceable is a good staple bracelet. You can layer it with lots of things, comes in gold or silver, okay? So that's one example. One of our more popular pieces, you guys, I think this is the first arm stack I got. This one is called the Denver, and it comes in white and black. So pretty. It's got all 4 pieces. It's got that hand-painted mother of pearl, the beautiful white beads. So pretty. You can break it up or put it together. You guys, this would be an excellent bonus item for $35. So think about that. Think about some of these things that maybe you want as a bonus item. Or maybe you want to host your own party and get it for free. That would be cool. Okay, another one of my favorite arm stacks is the Denali. Okay, it has 5 strands. Remember, like I said, I like more than one. Okay, it has 5 strands, and this is kind of the silver hematite stack. Also comes in gold. This is one of my very, very favorites. Okay, and then this little cherub charm I wear with it a lot too. Super cute. Okay, and here's kind of a fun stack that has a couple of different types of bracelets on here. So we have that embraceable, like I told you, a nice stacking bracelet. Okay, we have the Sorel. Now our Sorel, you guys, comes in gold or silver. This is a silver. It's a cuff bracelet, so you can kind of squeeze it to fit. This is the Bloom. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love it for a couple of reasons. One, it sounds like a bangle. Okay, guess what? Stretch to fit, and I love that. Okay, and then I want to show you one of our very, very most special bracelets. This one is called the Chateau, and you can see that it's a cuffed hinged bracelet. So it has a locking mechanism that you open, and then you can open it up and hook it back, so you'll never lose it. But look at those, you guys. Look at the hand painted. There's crystals, mother of pearl, gold. So pretty. So that one's called Chateau. Okay, and then I have a couple of fun ones too. You guys, I wear these a ton. These are all stretch to fit bracelets, but they look like bangles. So we have 2 vibes, and there is a green one I don't have. Actually, I do have, but I think it walked away with one of my granddaughters. So we have the black, and we have that beautiful turquoise. Okay, and then this one is the Arcadia. Comes in gold or silver. So pretty. Okay, now if you are a Park Lane veteran, you know that our claim to fame are our tennis bracelets, the Impression tennis bracelets. You guys, they range anywhere from, $188 to $250 as far as their normal price, but we would never want you to pay that for a bracelet, right? We want you to get it as a bonus item, or better yet, have a party and get it for free, right? Okay, so I have a few examples. I think I actually have about 3 more, but I do have 2 adult granddaughters, and they go shopping in my jewelry box a lot. Okay, that's another thing, you guys. Park Lane is great. It goes for all ages. There's a style and a type of jewelry for everybody, whether you're 15 or whether you're 68, right? Okay, so I want to show you a couple of the fun colors. So this is the beautiful blue, and this is the iridescent coral. I will tell you, this iridescent coral, you guys, it's my favorite right now. I just think they're so pretty. So these are the normal size of the beautiful stones in the Impression bracelet. These 2 were style drops. There's a teal and a cherry, and they are the mini, okay? And this is a micro mini in silver and clear. And this is a special style drop, and it was called Be Mine. Love those stones. So you guys, we have so many different things, specials that go on. First of all, Park Lane has a sale section. We buried at the bottom because we'd rather you take advantage of all the other sales first. But we have something that usually happens weekly, sometimes twice a week. They're called style drops. So this was one of our most recent style drops, was the Be Mine. And it's usually a purchase with purchase. So you could get this, I think, for $40 if you spent $40 on other things. So we always have some kind of a deal going, and I think that's the coolest. So definitely check out the style drops. Now remember, your goal is to write down those things on your wish list. The perfect wish list is 4 to 6 items, because then I can show you the savings that you can have. And the fact that then once you get your cart to $90, you can get that bonus splurge item if you want it. And then again, if you look at your wish list and you think, oh my gosh, Margie, my wish list is so big. I can't afford all that. That's okay. Have a party, you guys. Let's do this at your house. This is so, so fun for me. And I enjoy doing it. I love giving away free jewelry, and I love showing you what jewelry can do. I purposely wore kind of an older outfit today. This is probably 10 years old. This is a couple years old. Just by changing jewelry, you can change the way you look and the way you feel. And trust me, it's a lot less expensive updating your jewelry than it is updating a wardrobe. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. Have a great rest of your day.